So I got a secret. You can use absolutely just about anything to channel energy. So I have cards, but not just any cards. I know you're probably like, yeah, tarot cards. Well, it's not tarot cards, but it does the same exact thing as tarot cards. I'm using trading cards. If you recognize these, that's because it is, in fact, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm using Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's not all that I'm using. I'm also using a variety of different other game cards, board game cards, trading cards, whatever. You may recognize this one, Magic. You may or may not recognize this one. I mean, the imagery, like, in itself is just like, right? It's just so awesome. And so, like, before I get into those cards, you can also use a pendulum. Now, I made this one. I think Eli found me a stick, and I just carved it out of this shape completely by accident. It wasn't my intentions at first, but it just so happens that that's it. Like, turned out to be like the shape of what you could use for a pendulum. And then at first I had hot glued a string attached to it, but it came off. So right now I have it attached to this chain, and I made my pendulum. Okay, so pendulum is all about energy, but I want to definitely put the fact that your intention is everything. So somebody may be like, why is she using game cards? Like, that's just so trashy. That's just so poor. That's just so whatever else you could say. That's just negative. And that's just not it. What it is I'm for one, using my imagination and thinking outside the box, and two, I'm using these cards because nobody else was using them. I'm not talking about like any other readers. I'm talking about like nobody. Like, these were just sitting around collecting dust, and these beautiful images was just going to waste. So one day I'm just like sitting around thinking, like, I was thinking about tarot actually, right? And I was like, oh, you know what, I should order some cards. And then this deck right here, this box, was just like, you could use me. And so I'm like, I could use that. And so I just like found a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards turned into this stack, and then this stack turned into like these two stacks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I'm like Yu-Gi-Oh cards stacked up, you feel me? But anyways, and so what I like about these Yu-Gi-Oh cards is because like they are like straight to the point. Like, they don't sugarcoat anything. I know you're like, like you're speaking of it like it's like energy, the energy of these cards, the energy of the messages that I'm receiving when I'm handling these cards. Okay, I'm connected to my higher self. I'm not saying like I'm holding these cards and I'm connecting with my higher self. I'm always connected with my higher self, but I'm like in this moment, like I'm harnessing like all of my energy like in one spot. Like, so I'm mind, body, spirit connected right now, like receiving messages and downloads right now. But like I said, like when I'm like playing around with these cards, and I'm like reading the cards and receiving messages, when I'm using these cards are like more so like straight to the point, like not sugarcoating anything. Like, whatever question you got, you're gonna get a straightforward answer. Like, you like boom. And if like the first set of rows is not like the second, like clarity, the clarity thing is just gonna be like this is what I'm saying. And so I like these. And although this is kind of like dark, this one is more so like storytelling. I'm gonna pop them out of the box because I know you want to see them. And so this is what the back of the deck looks like. And it's sweet, right? Doesn't this look like mystic? Like, super mystic. And then on the front, like, look. Like, already, it just tells a story. Like, this right here is harnessing my energy, my creative energy. Look at that. Right from my hands is just, like, magic and creation and beautiful. That's my energy. And so like that, and these cards, what I like about these cards is they tell a story. So if you want like a thorough answer, use these, because it just like it gives you like the story of like what's happening. Like first this happened, then this happened, then this happened, and you get the idea, right? That's with these cards. And then we have the magic card. And see, the thing about me is I've never played these magic game cards. They just kind of was just like there, and like the energy of them was just like you could use me, and I was like, okay. But I don't know anything about the magic game cards. I do know about Yu-Gi-Oh cards though, a little bit. I did watch the show, and I had the cards, like a few cards. Anyways, this what this looks like. What I'm saying is I'm more familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And like these cards are beautiful. Like the graphics of these cards, and like I said, they were just sitting. And so, like, look at the graphics of these, right? And so the thing about these cards is, like, I did with these cards, I did a chakra imbalance, and like you can see, like this one is the sun, which lets me know like heart chakra. But like the graphics of these, like, like for example, this card I know because I just used this. This one like lets you know that this is aura related. So like I asked the question of which chakra, like I said, which chakra was imbalanced, and this is letting me know like it's like this is also affecting your aura. Like in the colors, you can like go off of that. Like this is like the beautiful graphics of these cards, and they were just sitting. So like, why not use them to play around with my energy? You know? Okay, and like I said, like these Yu-Gi-Oh cards do not hesitate. Like they do not sugarcoat. Like the energy of this, like get right to the points. I also got these like this is like my miscellaneous bowl. Like when I'm doing like pick a cards, I may throw something on top. But also these letters, like the energy of the letters, they might like don't represent anything like to you right now, but like if I was doing like a reading and added these in, or if I was trying to like put my energy into like really spelling a word or getting an answer with this, like I could spell out a word or spell out an abbreviation because my energy and my connection. And so I'm about to blow your mind away with this pendulum. Okay, so what is a pendulum? A pendulum is an object, and it's obviously you can use any object. I didn't buy this from the store. My kids found a stick and I used it to my advantage. And you can just do that, like, but you want to make sure that it is able, like it is mobile, like it has that mobility and that mobility, because you're in order for it to work, it's going to need to swing. Okay, and so how does a pendulum work? Your energy and intention. That is how it works. You cannot have one without the other because you won't get a clear answer. You'll get a more ego based answer, which is self, like which is your human form, which is not you connected to your higher self. You won't get an answer from, it's not an answer from your higher self. It's an answer from the ego, the flesh, the what society cares about. Like your higher self doesn't care about none of that. Like, and so the pendulum harnesses your energy and can give you an answer based on, your energy. Okay, so I'm gonna have my hand here so the pendulum can know where to pretty much stop it. And I'm excited, so the pendulum is a little wobbly. Okay, so here we go. So you want to focus. I'm going to just take a deep breath. Show me a clear sign for no. Show me a clear sign for no. Mind you, I'm not moving at all. I'm keeping very still. Show me a clear sign for yes. Show me a clear sign for yes. Thank you, Pendulum. Now, if you did not see that, I'm going to ask it a question, a yes or no question. Is it true that my eyes are blue? And as you can see, it's going this way for no. Okay, Pendulum, thank you. Is it true that my eyes are brown? And as you can see, it's going in a more circular motion for yes. Thank you, Pendulum. And that is how you use a pendulum. That is all about your energy. Your energy is moving that this pendulum. And to know, like, what am I talking about with energy, you focus on making a chi ball. Okay, I can feel it right now. Like I said, my energy is very strong right now. And so what you want to do is you want to have your hands, you want to start off with them about this length apart. Okay, have it in front of your heart. Your heart's here. So have it like in the center of your heart or directly over your heart, whichever you feel comfortable with, okay? And you're going to focus on it and you're going to take a deep breath through your stomach. You're not breathing through your chest, you're breathing through your stomach. So you're filling your stomach up like a balloon, okay? So when you're breathing, you're feeling feel your stomach fill up with air. And when you exhale, you're letting the air out of your stomach. Okay, so and you should feel your hands start to twitch a little bit. Okay? Don't fight any of the urges that you feel, like with your hands or with your movements, okay? That is just your energy moving to the place that your awareness is at. Okay? And what you should begin to feel, or what I feel, it feels like a sort of resistance, like this bouncy resistance. Like this isn't me trying to keep my hands from touching. This is the actual force. Okay, this is the actual force keeping my hands like this. Okay, I'm going to raise it up, okay, and do it again. And it's already charged up. Like I feel that force right here and now with my eyes closed. And as I blow on it, it fuels my, like it feels like it fuels the charge of my chi. Chi is energy. Okay, and this is that bouncy, flowy, it's like a bouncy energy. It's like a bouncy force. Okay, and it feels like you have two negative magnets, negative, just in your hand, one negative side, and you know you can't, like no matter what, you can't touch it, but only like you can, like fluctuate your energy and your hands do grasp. But that's exactly what it feels like, that force. That's what that force feels like. And that is your chi, and that is the energy that you're using to move this pendulum around. I just wanted to take note of that. And if right away, like in the morning, you go like this to charge your chi up, charge it up, your hands will start to feel warm and you'll really feel that resistance between both of your hands. So definitely try that out. It's not a trick. Like I'm not like this, I'm not like having this like up, I'm not twisting it, like I'm not doing nothing, like my hand is not moving, like nothing is moving, like it's this radiating energy that flows off of me is what was moving that pendulum. Okay, so I was talking about this cards like a whole bunch. Of course, I'm gonna pull a card real quick. Okay, and I'm just gonna ask something very like quick and to the point. It's really hard to think of a question on the spot. Oh, right. All right. Oh, okay. How can I make more friends? That's the question I'm asking the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. How can I make more friends? Okay, Spirit. Answer this question connected to you. How can I make more friends? What can I do to make more friends? All these cards try to come out, but I'm only using one. Okay, I'm only using one. Okay, now I got the tribute to the doomed.
Where was eating inside yours over there?
Oh,
My friend told me to eat our dinner.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this tribute to the doom card is letting me know, like, I know y'all like, what the world? Like, my question was, what can I do to make more friends? And this tribute to the doom card came out. And this makes me think of healing old wounds, okay? Healing old wounds of betrayal. Healing my trust issues. I told you, these cards are like, they do not sugarcoat this, like straight to the point. Like, heal those old wounds. Like, I got walls up. Tribute to the doomed. Like, let that go. Okay? Let it go. Tribute to the doom. Like, release it. Okay, right? So that was that. And if that energy is like yours and you felt like this card was talking to you, that's because it was. We have these walls up all the time. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Okay. What can I do to make more friends? And yes, I'm asking the same question. It's fine. It's like the same thing with pulling like 3 cards. What can I do to make more friends? And I'm only pulling 1 card for the sake of the video. Okay, and I have angelic blessings. And look at the graphics of these cards. It's just amazing. Sorcery. Okay, so, and I mean, I'm just looking at the, like when you actually look at it, like, look, I bet you didn't even notice her back there. Angelic blessings. Only the warrior who can admit mortal weakness will be bolstered by immortal strength. You can't hear the message? You can't hear the message? Like, they're telling you, look, like, they're telling me that only the warrior who can admit mortal weakness, okay? Like, admit your faults, will be bolstered by immortal strength. Admit your faults, okay? Forgive yourself so you can be stronger. Like yes, like it, like, leave all that behind. Like, it didn't break you. Like, you're protected. Like, don't let that stuff break you. Like, she flying right behind you. That's her leg. And yeah, like this, I'm just gonna read it again. Only the warrior who can admit mortal weakness will be bolstered by immortal strength. Don't let the ego, listen to this with ego. Okay? Yes, this is a beautiful card. Like, I love the graphics in this. Like, angelic blessings. Once you do that, you will be blessed. Like, they will come in the form of, like, angelic blessings. Like, they will be there to pick you up and to guide you. Okay? You got a lot of spirit friends too. Well, I got a lot of spirit friends too. Okay, and now I'm going to move on to this card, and I'm going to ask you the same question. What can I do to make more friends? What can I do to make more friends? And I love when the cards just pop out because that makes it so much easier, but sometimes you just got to pluck it over. Ooh, okay, that one came out. 2 actually came out, but I'm only doing 1. Okay, because I'm not doing like the full thorough reading for the sake of the video. Okay, And I keep saying for the sake of the video because I'm not trying to make a lengthy one, but I already hit 20 minutes. So if you stayed around that long, yeah. Okay, and the card that popped out was healing herbs. So again, heal myself. And look at the graphics. And I wonder if yeah, okay, so I'm going to get that card back out just so you can see all three of them together. Where did I do with it? Okay, so you remember my question was, what can I do to make more friends? Okay, and I picked 3 different cards from 3 different decks, but they all had the same message. The first one I got was the Tribute to the Doomed. The second card I got was the Angelic Blessings. And the third card I got was Healing Herbs. Okay? I need to heal old wounds. Okay? I have a lot of spiritual friends. I have a lot of friends in high places. But I need to heal myself to connect with myself, to connect with my angelic friends, and to connect with people outside in the regular world, in the normal world, in this realm world. So yeah, and like look at the beautiful picture images. They're beautiful, and they all had the same message. They all gave me the same message: to heal. Okay, to heal myself. To heal myself. To forgive myself. To be light as a feather. Angelic blessings, like I will be blessed with friends. Okay, heal. He's mending. And that is why I like I said, like each card, they did give me the same message, but they each had their own like personal message. Like from this deck, alternatively, the bearer can tap and discard. Okay, so this is telling me to heal myself, and it's okay. Let me read the card. The bearer can tap and discard this item to heal a character. So I need to heal myself, and I will begin to make friends who contribute to my healing process. Okay, changing the character status from a wounded to well. Okay, heal myself, and I will be able to heal others. Okay, this one is just like so beautiful. Like you have this person carrying you. Okay, you are being removed from, you are at this point in time where you are being removed and being carried through to greater things, to greater heights. Okay, you need to remove that baggage, remove what is holding you. Okay, only the mortal who can admit mortal weakness will be bolstered by immortal strength. Okay, they're letting you know that you have on this baggage. You have this baggage. Okay, let it go. Okay, and that's why I love these cards. Like they each tell you a different story. They each tell you a little bit more of what you need to hear. And this Yu-Gi-Oh card, like the graphics on this, like look at this. I have past trauma. Like this is showing you like all these past traumas, and it's not even like past, like old past, although you know, I have some of those too, but like healing old wounds, like people who betrayed you, like people who did you wrong. Like, if you don't feel called to forgive them, don't forgive them. I'm not saying forgive them. If that's not in you, don't forgive them. But forgive yourself. You owe it to yourself to forgive yourself. And I'm pretty sure this card is all about you, because this is all of the other previous mummies, which is all this one mummy. See, like old. The old mummy, I'm sorry, I was stuck on my words. The old mummy is wrapping up the new mummy, okay? Like, he's bandaging him up, like, so he's healing so that, you know, you can be this new mummy, this new person, like this new person, this new beginning, who don't have all those past traumas attached to them. Like, as you can see, all of the other ones are closed off. Okay, and that's why each message said something a little bit more, gave me more insight, gave me more an explanation. And that is why I love these cards, and that is why I said that you can use anything. It's all about your energy, it's all about your intuition. So you don't necessarily have to have tarot cards. You can use those game cards. Like, you can use I don't really know how to use playing cards, but I'm sure you can use playing cards. You can use anything. Like, it's all about your intuition, and it's all about your insight, and it's all about that connection. So yeah, until next time, this video has officially almost hit 26 minutes. So bye. Oh, notice the feather. Bringing love and light.